Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm doing the recipe contest for Real Women of Philadelphia. And today I'm going to show you how to make creamy corn casserole with Philadelphia cream cheese. So first of all, we're going to start off with 3 cups of fresh corn or frozen and thawed. And then you put that into a bowl and add about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then I'm just going to leave that there, and we're going to add about a tablespoon of white sugar, and sprinkle that around, and mix the sugars around in the corn, and then just get that a little mixed. Okay, and then I'm going to sprinkle some salt, about 1/4 of a teaspoon, maybe a half, and sprinkle a little black pepper just to taste. We're going to mix all that together. This recipe is really good. I tried it last night. I have 2 servings of it at my house. Alright, now we have the corn over here. Okay, now for the second step of this video, we're going to add about 1/2 cup of flour in our mixer. And we're going to crack 1 egg. You can use white or brown, but we definitely prefer brown. And you're going to add a little milk, probably 1/4 of a cup. And then you're just going to turn the mixer on and get that all nice and mixed up together. Alright, then once that's mixed together, and that could take a little while, we're going to add the softened Philadelphia cream cheese. That's about 3/4 of the block of cream cheese that you buy in the package, and about 1/2 cup of whipped topping. Sounds really weird, but it adds a really good creamy texture to this. You're just gonna have to try it yourself. It's really good. Okay, we probably add a little more milk. So I just probably added about 1/8 more cup of milk. Okay, so now that mixture is good. So we're going to add in our cream cheese and whipped topping. We should probably stop this time. And we're going to put that in the mixture. It's really weird, but it's because you have to soften it and make sure it's softened. So it's not weird. Trust me. Okay. Do that, and we're going to whip it all together so it's like really light, because that's basically the basis of this whole thing. It's creamy and it's delicious. So we're going to do that on the highest point. Okay. That looks perfect. Delicious. Okay. So that's probably good. We're going to keep that on low, and we're going to add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of orange extract. Really weird, but really good. I'm just going to add that in, and then we're going to add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. And yeah, this is kind of sounding like a dessert recipe, but it's not. It's just sweeter side dish. Really good. Okay. So push that a little higher. And next we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. You can use butter, margarine, and all of that. Okay, so we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of that. You don't have to soften it, because when you do the mixer, it makes it whipped. Okay, good. And we're going to put that on high again. Actually, it's not high, it's like 5. Perfect speed. Okay. Really good. Looks perfect. Okay, so we have one more step for this, and we're going to add about 1/4 of a cup, no, 1/2 cup, a little under 1/2 cup of plain breadcrumbs. We're going to add those in. And it's just going to make it like fluffy slash crispy, really good. You have to try it. It is so good. I'm just gonna put this in, and it looks done. It looks really good. Okay, so now that's the second step. Okay, now we're gonna add the seasoned corn into the flour mixture. I tried the corn. It is so good. That seasoning is like the best seasoning I have ever tried on corn. It's just delicious. You have to try it yourself. Okay, now we're gonna mix that in. And then we're gonna get ready, and we're gonna mix. I can't find my measuring cup. Found my measuring cup. Okay, we're gonna mix about a half a cup of sugar into that mixture. Make it sweeter, you know. Okay. Just kind of sprinkle it in. That's how you see all the little sugar granules mixed in. That just looks perfect. Okay, so we're just going to do that. We're going to make the crust, which has no corn in it. It's basically like the flour mixture we just made. It's a little different. We're going to have the rest of the Philadelphia cream cheese. So that's about 1/4 of that bar. And it's softened, so don't forget to soften that. We're going to beat it. Okay, we're going to add about 3/4 of a cup of flour. And about half a cup of milk. You know what, we are going to need another egg. Should have took this stuff out. But rather with egg. Just gonna cut the egg. Put it in there. And we're gonna add some salt. About half a teaspoon of salt. That. And baking powder. About a teaspoon. So we're going to add that. And about a tablespoon of sugar. So it's not too salty. Leave that in there and beat it with a portable mixer on low. Turn that off and add the breadcrumbs. So we're going to add about a cup of breadcrumbs. That's crispy enough. Stir it. 1/4 cup more of milk. And mix that in. And we're going to beat it again. And so that will be so. Done with the crust. And we're going to put that over here. And I'm going to put in my casserole dish. Right, and then there's really no butter in the crust, so you're definitely going to want to spray the bottom. We're going to put the crust in there. So it looks good. Try to get it on the sides, but it's just kind of weird. It's not really pie crust material, it's more doughy. Right, now we're going to put the corn mixture in there. Try to spoon it out while you can on the mixer thing. And we're going to put that in there. I just bought this casserole dish today, so I'm hoping this all fits. Take some slivered onions. No particular measurement, just however many you want. It's really good. Fry it down a little more. Kind of mix those onions. Bake it at 375 for 40 minutes. And then we'll come back in. I'll show you how it turned out. Alright, so it's been about 40 minutes, and so we're going to take out the casserole. It smells delicious. And that's how it will look when it's done. And that's what it looks like. It smells great. And we're going to have some for dinner tonight, so